on from learning how to slip, just the basics of slipping, okay? And I'm just going to borrow Judith. And what we did last time, just to recap, if everybody remembers that we started by holding one pad on the chest, right? And if I hold my right pad on my chest, Judith throws her left hand. If I hold my left pad on my chest, she throws her right hand, okay? And then after that, we developed on, so as she hits that, all I do is point my pad straight towards her chin, and she just moves her head out of the way, so she's on the back side of me, okay? She's not going inside my arm, she's going outside my arm. So if I do this, she goes outside of my arm here, okay? So she goes towards the weakest part. Here I can see, this side not so good, all right? So what we're going to do, and what we did after that, was add the punch on the other side, which both punches go here, right? If you can remember, went to this pad, then to this pad. So it became jab, cross, or cross, hook. It was jab, cross, or cross, hook. What we're going to do is just get that round done again, and we're going to develop on from there. We're going to do 3-minute rounds. These are pretty short rounds, so I'd highly recommend you did a tempo and a power, something like this. I want you to just sit where you are and go 1, 2, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That would be a gold standard for the tempo. That would be a gold standard for how many reps you can get done in 3 minutes. We'll go slow and smooth as you need to. Does everybody understand? Yes. Right, let's hit 1, 2, 3. Nicely done, nice job. A little bit tricky, especially if the guys that just jumped in on this class and weren't here at the last one. Well done for just hopping into like round 3 on the last session. So that was very well done. What we're going to do is build up from that, and we did this round. This was essentially the last round of the last class. Okay, so we're already there. That's wonderful. What I'm going to do now is hold the same thing, right? So last time was here. All she's going to do now, instead of punching, she's just going to point her shoulder towards the pad instead of the punch, right? So here. And we just add the second punch. Alright? So last round was punch towards the pad and then add the second punch. Now it's just point the shoulder at the pad and then add the second punch. Same on the other side. Last round was punch followed by a hook. Now it's going to be point the shoulder towards the pad and then add the hook. Okay? So shoulder towards and then throw the cross. Shoulder towards, throw the hook. Shoulder towards, throw the cross. Shoulder towards and throw the hook. Everybody understand? Let's get 1, 2, 3. Last time. Shoulder towards the pad. And then second shot comes in. Shoulder towards the pad, second shot comes in. Okay? Now, all I'm going to do is take this hand away. That's just going to catch the counter punch. Right? Now, instead of doing this, all I'm going to do is this, and that's just a sign when you see the back of the pad, that's just a sign that you're about to slip. Okay? So we've gone from this to this. There. Okay? So 1, 2, 3. There. Same on the other side. We've gone from this to this. There. It's still the same arm. We're just going there and counter it. So show the back of the pad onto the shoulder, counter punch. So the back of the pad onto the shoulder, counter punch. Alright? Everybody understand? Yes. 1, 2, 3. Killing it. Okay. So, now, tippy-toed into just an actual pull and respond. Throwing that out there, getting the counter, okay? And now, I want you guys to just hold pads and introduce that now and then to keep them on their toes and make sure that they can remember it. Because it's one thing when it's the only 2 things you do in the round, but when we start getting throwing punches into it, we have to Make sure we know that something could come back our way. Stay in the balance, stay with the posture. Defend, counter. Okay? And not get too hungry, smash the pads too hard, and then when it comes, it's alright? So, what I like to do is try to encourage my partner to get a little bit carried away, and then remind them every now and then, okay? But start slow, start smooth, and then build up from there. So all we're going to do is just show 1 or 2 pads, alright? You know the jab, for sure. You know the cross, for sure. You know the hook, for sure. You can have tons of fun with the jab, the cross, and the hook, alright? But you also know the under and the over, okay? So just show 2 pads at a time, 1 pad at a time, simple, 8,